I'm Rob,
I'm Mike.
and this is a special spot of the movie Madhouse. We are here now with the director of 88. And your name?
April Mullen.
April Millen and
Tim Dorn.
Tim Doran. Now, you guys are getting ready to screen this here. We're at the Niagara Falls Comic Con. This is the first time it's been screened, or?
No, actually, it's been all over the world. It's screened everywhere and been released everywhere. This is actually just a hometown screening because it was shot in Niagara Falls, and this is my local community. So we're screening it here today at 6 for like all the locals. But it also played at the Penn Center last week for, I don't know, 2 weeks.
Yeah, I had a really good run here in Niagara Falls. So this is sort of a last hurrah before the Blu-ray,
Yeah.
DVD, VOD, all that sort of stuff comes out and hits the market on June 9th.
June 9th. We'll get that information up. Now, how long did this take you to film?
It was actually 20 days in the Niagara region, and we had 2 cameras. And the concept was, I guess, 2.5 years previous. Tim wrote the script, so I guess the script writing was a year. Then we got funding together, casting, and all the rest of it. So grand scheme, 3 years, but we only shot for 20 days.
Gotcha. Now, you talk about casting. There's actually some interesting names in this.
Yeah, I mean, we had Catherine Isabelle, of course, plays the lead in this movie. She's from American Mary, all that sort of thing, and she was fantastic, just sort of anchored down the role, because it basically is 2 different roles and 2 different timelines. But then around Catherine, we have Christopher Lloyd, who we worked with before, who we love, Michael Ironside, classic, and even Jesse McCartney for all the young kids out there in the old pop generation. So a very eclectic group of characters in the film.
Okay, now say maybe that's just my age. I love Michael Ironside.
Are you kidding? He punched out Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who doesn't like a person who at one time punched out Arnold Schwarzenegger in a movie?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then lost both of his arms and was still yelling at him.
And that's how he is in life.
The stamina.
If he was on set and you cut his leg off, he would still finish the scene. I'm sure of it.
That's dedication. That is dedication. Now, how did you get a hold of these people? Like you said, you worked with Christopher Lloyd before?
Yeah, on Dead Before Dawn, our previous film, that was harder getting Christopher for that because we didn't have any connections at that time to Christopher or anything. But April was very tenacious, and we went after him for, 8 months by the end of it? But then when he finally read the script, he loved it. He came up to Niagara Falls. He shot Dead Before Dawn, and we really hit it off. He liked how we worked. He's a gentleman and a scholar. So then we wrote 88. We wrote a role specifically with him in mind again, and we could bring him up longer. It was a lead role, and so he came back for 88, and that's how Christopher joined us for that.
So what's it like directing Christopher Lloyd?
He's incredible. It's amazing to watch him because he is still so passionate about what he does. He loves the craft of acting more than anything. He's dedicated. He is, whether it's a big film or a small film, he came and he was talking to me about, even his physical looks. He called me 3 weeks before shooting saying, should I, trim my mustache? I want to shave my eyebrows. He's very meticulous, very passionate, quiet, intelligent, and so talented. I lost my voice, by the way.
I was just going to mention, this is not normally what you sound like, is it?
No, but I know I could kind of get used to this, but it's not.
It's got a gravelly tone, doesn't it? Yes.
It's so demi.
Yeah, I got
But
the
it is
smoky,
totally not
raspy.
my voice.
So now I got to ask, because this is, like you said, the final hurrah for 88. What's coming up?
Oh, man. Well, April and I actually this year, it's interesting, April's directing a film outside of our company, and I'm writing for a TV show outside of our company in the next coming months. But our next feature, the script has just been completed. It's called Queen of Swords, and we're so excited. It's like a sci-fi action thriller. It's something we've wanted to do for so long, and we're going to be shooting that in the Niagara region, hopefully next March. That's sort of the date we're looking at. But in the meantime, we have another film, which was a psychological thriller called Far Hope Tower.
Yep.
That's done, complete, and that's going to be hitting the
Ready in the
festival
summer.
circuit. Yeah, this summer. Totally different style film for us. And then April has another film she's in post on right now.
It's called Badsville. I shot it in Los Angeles. It's a greaser gangster love story. Very exciting.
Oh, that does sound kind of cool.
Yeah, very, very cool film. I'm really excited to see how that one turns out.
Okay. So now you said you're both doing something outside of the company. What is your company?
Our company is Wango Films. So we started this company in 2005. We originally started as actors, and we just grew into this production company over the time, but we make feature films. We're moving into TV, and we just really love what we do, and we love making things with enthusiasm, and we sort of like making stories that have a bit of a genre edge, but that are also sort of universal themes overall, and yeah, we've been doing it for a while now.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I'm excited because Mike and I are heading in right now to watch 88.
Oh, great.
And on our next podcast, we'll make sure we link you on it so you can hear everything.
Okay,
so much.
sounds good.
Cool. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you guys.